welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Amanda, and this is going to be my December reading plan. So I know we're a couple days into December, but I just wanted to get this filmed and out there. I had to film something else today, and I was all made up, so I figured, you know what, I'm going to take advantage. I'm going to film a couple things. December is usually very busy for me, like it is for a lot of people. COVID has kind of changed that a little bit. So instead of going to parties and gatherings, my husband and I will just be at home, which is going to give me a lot more time to read. I do take the last 2 weeks of the year off every year, just so I have time, you know, to decompress from the year, get ready for the next year, and, you know, be around family and friends. But again, I'm not going to be doing that, so I just have some time at the end of the year just to read. So that's what I plan on doing. So this is very ambitious. I don't think I'm going to get to all of these, to be honest. I haven't finished anything, and it's the 4th of December at this point. But I want to give myself some options, and I'd like to choose from these options. So let's just get into it, right? So I would like to read The Christmas Sisters. This is by Sarah Morgan. I think she has another book out. I don't know what it's about. It's about three sisters who go home to Scotland for the holidays, I think. Sounds great to me. I would also like to get to In the Holidays by Christina Lauren. I thought it was like Groundhog's Day but holiday-esque, I thought, but I don't know. Because it says, one Christmas wish, two brothers, and a lifetime of hope are on the line. So I don't really know what it's about, but I love the Unhoneymoon. Wow, I can't speak. I loved the Unhoneymooners by them, and so I figured they have a holiday book. Why not pick that one up too? I'd also like to finally read Let It Snow. This is a bind-up by John Green, Maureen Johnson, and Lauren Miracle. I know this is a movie now on Netflix, so I'd really like to get to this. I think they're all separate stories, but they tie in at the end, and I love things like that, especially this time of year. I'd also like to read Mistletoe and Mr. Right. This is by Sarah Morgenthaler. I read The Tourist Trap by this author, which is the first in this companion series, in November, and I loved it. It was so cute and just cheesy, and so I can't wait to read this one as well. I would also like to get to Furyborn by Claire Legrand. This is book 1 in the Imperium trilogy. I think all 3 books are out now. I've had this on my TBR for a long time, and I'm sad that I haven't picked it up sooner because I'm currently reading it, and I'm thoroughly enjoying it. It's really, really good. Something else I would like to get to this month is My Lovely Wife by Samantha Downing. This is a thriller. I don't really know what it's about. I've been wanting to read it for a very long time. Domestic thriller. You guys know I love thrillers, so I've heard great things. I would also like to get to People Like Us. This is by Dana Melly. This is about, it's set in a boarding school. It's also like a YA thriller, I think. Set in a boarding school. One day this girl drowns, and then they're trying to figure out who did it. I've been wanting to read this book since it came out, and I don't know why I haven't done so yet. So I finally decided to pick it up from the library and give it a try. Something else I'm interested in reading this month is King and the Dragonflies by Case and Callender. Everybody loves Case and Callender, and I have not read anything by them. This is about a boy named King who has just recently lost his brother. I believe his brother was murdered, but I could be wrong on that. He could have just died. I don't know. And it's just him dealing with the grief of that. I've started this on audio a couple months ago, and I really liked it. I decided to grab the book. Something else that I'm interested in reading this month is Voyage of the Frost Heart. I think in the UK it's just called Frost Heart. This is book 1 in the, I don't know, Frost Heart series by Jamie Lidler. I've been really into middle grade lately, and Jade from J.D. Ray Reads and Gavin from How to Train Your Gavin always talk about this book. They rave about it, so I decided to get it from my local library and give it a try. I don't really know what it's about. I've just heard them like talk about it. I think it's like a polar fantasy, which Jade talks about a lot. I would also like to read Grown by Tiffany D. Jackson. This one just came out this year. Corey Fields is dead. Enchanted Jones wakes with blood on her hands and zero memory of the previous night. So it's a YA thriller and or YA mystery, maybe. I don't know what it's classified as, but I'm really excited to read this one. I'm excited to read all these. You guys know that. I wouldn't be putting them on this TBR. Something else I would like to get to is The Black Flamingo. This is by Dean Atta. This is the story of a gay teen growing up in London trying to find his way. And I think along the way he finds the drag community, and Black Flamingo is born. So And it's told in verse, which I think is really cool. Well, it's not going to focus, but it's told in verse, so it should be a quick read, and I think it's going to pack a powerful punch. I would also like to read He Started It, also by Samantha Downing. This is her most recent novel. Sounds really cool. It's about these siblings whose grandfather dies and leaves them an inheritance, but in order to get it, they have to do this like cross-country road trip, and I think someone dies. I don't know, but that sounds fucking amazing. I'm hoping I like The Lovely Wife, because if I don't know if I'm going to want to pick this one up. So we'll see what happens there. And then I only have a couple more things. One of which is Vampires Never Get Old, Tales with Fresh Bite. This is a short story collection of vampire stories. It is edited by Zoraida Cordova and Natalie C. Parker. Zoraida wrote the Brujas series, Bruja Born, Labyrinth Lost, which I really like. She also wrote Incendiary, which just came out, and then I think I just saw the cover reveal for the next novel. It has stories from Samira Ahmed, Danielle Clayton, Tessa Gratton, Julie Murphy, Mark Ashiro, Rebecca Roanhorse. Oh, I didn't know that. V.E. Schwab. So lots of author favorites in this one. It's pretty short, and you know, I like a good vampire story, so why not try that one? I didn't expect it to be so short, actually, but I'm excited that it's short because it should be easy to get through. And then the very last thing that I would like to get to this month, or at some time this month, is called The Crowns of Croswald. It's by D.E. I should look this up beforehand. I don't know. I'll put a picture of it right here. It's a middle grade fantasy novel. The publisher reached out to me. I think it's self-published or a small publishing house. I don't know. But the publisher reached out to me to see if I would want to read and review it. So I said yes, and I have not read it yet. So I need to get that read. I don't know much about it. I think it's like very magical-esque, like, you know, Harry Potter, but we're not going to talk about that on this channel. So that's what they're comparing it to. The book did come out in 2017. I think the newest novel just came out this year, but the first novel, which is the one I'm reading, came out in 2017. So I'm going to give it a go, see what I think about it. Those are all of the things that I would like to get to this month. Like I told you guys earlier, I don't think I'm going to get to all of them, to be honest, but I want to have options because it's, you know, I don't know what I want to read. I mean, I had a whole nother TBR set up, and then I changed it in the very last minute, and I did that in November, which is why I didn't film a TBR in November, because I couldn't decide what I wanted to read, and then so I just kind of mood read, and it worked out really well for me. So yeah. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Follow me on Goodreads, Twitter, and Instagram, and I'll talk to y'all later.